about kind of what some of the work you do with helping the marketing side of things.
Yeah, I think it'd be helpful also to know, who we have in the audience and what kind of level and interests are going to hear of these. You guys running large companies that have sort of already existing data analytics structures, or are you approaching this from the ground up? Are we startups or?
Yeah, so by show of hands, who works for a large company that tracks lots of data? A few of you, and then I guess the other half is small company? Yes? Okay, so it's about 50-50 split.
And I think we work with both small and large companies. I think easy things to talk about, it's easier to talk about startups because they're so much less built-in complexity to the way practices is sort of built up. And a really easy way in the marketing sector is being able to optimize for ROI. And a big conversation that actually takes place both places is actually determining what goals are for marketing. And I think that's something that seems very simple, but in practice doesn't generally happen. So there's sort of all these vanity KPIs and analytics that people are looking at, but do they drive sales? There's often a divide between marketing and sales. But basically figuring out who your target customer is, where they're living, how to talk to them, and really I think landing pages are a great example of very low tech and very essential and useful ways to optimize traffic and figure out whether or not this is traffic that's sort of top of funnel, where you have to start a relationship that's going to take 6 months, or whether or not this is the sort of search traffic or these are the people that are going to make purchases. So we do a lot of that, from defining what the audience is very clearly, doing media planning in order to make sure that the media that people are creating from a content marketing perspective or buying is properly targeted to the funnel, and then tying it back through when there's e-com, particularly all the way back to sales.